Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, good.
Good. So again, as everybody said before, we're huge fans of the show as well. I have a 6-year-old son, and he truly enjoys watching that with me. And we watched season one. We've watched all of the episodes we were able to screen for season two, and he loves it. I also have several friends who have talked to me about like loving the show, so they cannot wait for season two. So I was curious as to out of the few episodes that we were able to see, did you have a favorite episode that you guys have released so far?
For season one,
For season two, whenever what's coming up.
um, yeah, but I don't want to spoil it for other people. But yes, there's a few in there that I think that are pretty terrific. There's more
That's
than a
awesome.
few in there. But yes, do I have a favorite? I do, but I'm not going to tell you what it is because we
Absolutely. That's completely
like.
understandable. I was just wondering if you had a favorite for season two. And then do you have were you able to tell me what your favorite from season one is?
It's so hard. We're guess I've been going back through and watching them again with my kids as we wait for season two to come out. So there's a lot. There's so many of them. It's like I guess it's picking between your kids. So it's kind of a clammy answer, but I don't necessarily have a favorite. I have about 6 or 7 or 8 favorites from
That's
season.
awesome. Yeah, definitely is a good one. And like I said, I asked my friend's son who saw season one, and he couldn't pick either. So he was curious.
Oh,
He's
good.
7 years old, and so he's like, "Can you ask him what his favorite was so far?" So I'll let him know that you're in the same boat as him, where you just can't pick a favorite.
Yeah, there's a lot of fun. So
That's awesome. Well,
I'm
thank you.
glad he enjoyed it.
Yes. So my friend's son again was interested to know if you had a favorite camper in the show.
I, this is another like the episode. I'll speak quietly. I don't want to. I I don't. I love so many things about each of them. I really do. I wasn't expecting to love Kenji as much as I did. Um, there's some, I guess I identify more with Darius and Ben. But yeah, I really do. I also didn't expect to love Brooklyn as much as I do. So yeah, I don't have a favorite. Talk about picking between your kids, but
All right.
there's a lot I love about all
That's good. It's always nice to be able to see how they evolve and how much you can, relate to each one of them as the seasons go on. So
100%, and that's the exciting part of this as far as writing it is.
sure is. Okay, so if you were to tell the parents and the kids anything about season two, what they have to look forward to, what would you tell them?
Well, I would say that we're going to see our kids not only figure out how to survive on this island, but how to figure out how to get themselves rescued. I would say there's new dinosaurs. I would say there's probably even more action than in season one, new locations on Isla Nublar than we saw before. So yeah, we're just trying to build on the foundation of where we were before and just trying to amp the whole thing up a notch.
I'm hopeful that we'll see more Easter eggs in season two. Is that a true statement from
Yes,
the movie?
absolutely. We definitely we wanted to put as much in there that ties us into the Jurassic universe without feeling like we're shoehorning or putting too much
Absolutely, yeah. It's definitely cool as a person who has seen all of those movies to watch it with my son and see those Easter eggs that he doesn't understand yet.
in. Sure.
Right. And so hopefully whenever he gets older and I can show him those movies, he'll be able to make that connection back to, oh wow, that was on the Netflix show. So that's
Yeah,
awesome to hear.
absolutely. I feel the same way about my kids. They they're just getting to the point where we're gonna go and show them everything too.
It'll be cool to see their brains connect that, like ours are as an adult. So awesome. Thank you.
Absolutely. You bet.
So in the wake of the current, world situation with COVID and everything, how was filming season two different than, previous shows that you've worked on, or what was the biggest challenge of doing that in these times?
Yeah, well, the biggest challenge was, work from home. You know, even if you take out like some of our animators and effects people, they need those big computers that they have at the studio, and they don't necessarily have those at home. So that's it. It just things, everything kept moving once we started move to home, but everything seemed to take a lot longer. Instead of walking down to someone's office and having a 10-minute conversation, now you got an email thread that you're going back 15 to back and forth. So yeah, it took, the crew really responded. So there was like a couple weeks of kind of getting our sea legs. But yeah, there's also a sense of community when you're all together and you're in this together. And, you know, our production team has been very good about whenever possible, a group Zoom meeting or a fun. We had a surprise Zoom baby shower for our animation director, Dan. So it's like the show. We're stronger when we stick together. So wherever we can keep that community and this family of this crew together, you know, that's been the hardest part, but we're trying.
Awesome. Yeah, it definitely is challenging, but you have to do what you got to do and
100%.
stay connected. Thankfully, we have technology like Zoom and, you know, Microsoft Teams or whatever you guys end up using. Thankfully, we have that ability to be able to stay connected. So
Absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for your time. And again, congratulations on season 2.
Thanks so much, Olivia. Appreciate it.